Good evening, everybody. I want to say a big thank you to Principal Rico for your support and just your leadership here at BFA. Thank you so much. You're making it a great place to be. Thank you all for being here. Thanks for your flexibility. Last week was a big week, and I didn't want to put this concert up against two semifinal hockey matches and then a championship basketball game and the 1X going to states and then the girls winning the title for hockey and boom, here we go. The last of all those strings of really fun events we're doing. I feel confident calling it spring because it was 60 degrees outside last time I was outside. So we'll call it the spring concert. It's been the mud season, it's been the late winter concert, but we'll call it the spring. And so welcome. We're going to start off with jazz band doing a tune that goes way back, kind of a dance tune from the 40s and 50s called Night Train. There's many, many different versions of it. I think my favorite comes out of the movie Back to the Future. So if you know that movie, you might recognize this song. It features many soloists. Let me just listen for you. All taking one chorus of this blues. They are going to be Brody Chamberlain on guitar, Joseph Missouri on saxophone, Jenna Sweeney on piano, Quentin Brooks on bass, and Jeremy Heskett on trombone, Finn Sturm on vibes, and Devin Dale on saxophone. So I hope you enjoy. continue on here with a song written by Eddie Arnold, who is a famous country and western writer. This song was brought into the jazz world, I think first by Ray Charles, and I had a chance to see Ray Charles play this song many years ago at the Memorial Auditorium back when I was in college. It was pretty much an amazing experience of my life. When Maddie Messier brought this one up as a song that she was interested in singing with us, I jumped on the opportunity to do that. This is Maddie's going to be singing with us. She's also a fantastic violinist. You'll hear later. So welcome, Maddie, and hope you enjoy. You Don't Know Me.
You
to start off the string ensemble portion with a popular tune by the current artist Leve. It's called From the Start. Super cool tune. It's bossa nova, which is a style of music that originated in Brazil and was a tremendous fad during the 1960s, early 1960s, and it's still just so hip. And we moved one of our players, Silly Woods, back on percussion drum set for this one. So hope you enjoy it. We are going to move on with a piece from the great Baroque era of music composer, master Frederick Handel, who's most famously known for his oratorio, The Messiah, the Hallelujah, of course, you know, a lot holiday season. He wrote a lot of music. And Passacaglia is a type of composition that takes a chord progression, like you're going to hear right at the beginning, every 4 measures, you're going to hear these 8 chords go by, and the entire thing repeats and repeats and repeats and repeats and repeats, and every 4 measures is like a little variation using those same chords. With a couple exceptions, about 2/3 of the way through the piece, if you listen really carefully, you'll go, oh, those are new chords, but it's all otherwise just the same thing the whole time. It's a pretty common style. In fact, many people know this canon in D. They call it Pachelbel's canon. It's not actually a canon at all. It's a passacaglia. It's the same kind of composition. It's just a variation on this repeated chord thing. Very cool, very creative, and for this group, it's been a real growth piece, and we've really been excited to play it and work on it, and so we're excited to perform for you now, so hope you enjoy it.
Good evening, everybody. Rusty Charpentier here. I'm going to conduct this final piece for the orchestra. One thing to note just about this program is that the selection process for this program kind of started closer to the beginning of the year. I asked students about the pieces that interested them, some of the music that inspired them and was really interesting to them. And all these pieces, or the artists behind them, were brought forward. And Pretty excited to bring forward the music that these students are really interested in. This one is just one that you can't help but love. It's the students actually have a say in programming this concert. If you notice, it's pretty cleverly done. It's From the Start was the first one, and Finale is our last one here. So here we go, the famous finale to the William Tell Overture. Here we are.
All right. I am really excited for this ensemble to play for you right now. They have just I'm just really pumped about their program. And the first one is At the Movies, the Classics. And it kind of starts in 1968 and goes all the way back to the 30s. So it kind of works its way backwards through movies. And the first one was actually a piece written long before 1968 when Stanley Kubrick made it really famous in 2001: A Space Odyssey, but it's a piece by Richard Strauss called Also sprach Zarathustra, which is a tone poem based on the Friedrich Nietzsche, like light read. Anyhow, it's a pretty cool scene in the movie. If you've ever seen 2001: A Space Odyssey, like, gotta watch the beginning because it's so chilling and amazing how he uses this music. And then it moves on after that to a much lighter Singing in the Rain, which goes back into the 50s movie musical. And then the actual reason I picked the piece is because one of my favorite movies of all time has the movie music here, which is The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, with Clint Eastwood, who is still alive at 95. That movie came out in 1966, one of his first, not his first movie, but the third of those spaghetti westerns. I'm a big nerd for those movies. I love them. Anyway, the music's great. Ennio Morricone. And then finishes up with my grandmother, my Grammy Gautier's favorite song, which is Somewhere Over the Rainbow. So I hope you enjoy it. All right, your assignment is to go out and watch all those movies now, if you haven't seen them already. We're going to continue on with a piece that I just discovered. It's a brand new piece, and it's by a composer who is extremely popular in the band world right now. His name is Randall Standridge, so much they call him Randy Standy. He has a whole thing. He's got lots and lots of pieces of music that he's written. He's written literature to go along with them. He's a very creative guy, and he will be in Swanton in May directing the All-State Music Festival band, which some of these kids will be playing in. As part of the All-State Festival, they hired him to do the concert band. So it's really exciting to get a chance to meet this person whose music we love. This tune, Groovitude, I loved it right away because it's disco for band, which you don't see every day. And the cover of the music, not this one, but the cover of the music looks like an album cover, and like it's got that old sort of feel to it. It's even faded. But it's a very cool piece that calls heavily on a lot of the sections of the band. And I first handed it out and said, oh, let's see if we can do it. And these guys are killing it. So psyched to play Groovitude for you. So I hope you enjoy it. I was of a mindset to end the program with that one, but they wanted to put Jersey Boys last. That's how much they love this next arrangement. I hope you enjoy it too. It's Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons, music from the movie, from the Broadway musical. I bet you'll know almost all of these songs, probably every single one of them. So I hope you enjoy it, and this is going to wrap up the Band 2 portion of the program. As you can see, this is a fantastically talented group, so much fun to work with. So really been a pleasure this year. I'm excited to do one more concert with them before the end of the year. This is the time of the show where if you're a Taylor Swift fan, or if you're sitting next to a Taylor Swift fan, that person's going to sing every single word of this song. I know that because I saw Taylor Swift in concert with 59,999 other people who all knew the words of every song. And I didn't. I just moved my mouth around like I did, so try not to embarrass my daughter. But I think that was kind of my job in that moment. But anyhow, this is a Taylor Swift tune, and it's a really well-arranged one, I think, for band. Sometimes pop tunes don't translate really well to band arrangements. I think you just heard an arrangement of the Jersey Boys that's an exception of that. I think this is another one, a really beautiful tune that really is set really nicely for concert band. So I hope you enjoy it. This is Safe and Sound from The Hunger Games by Taylor Swift. Composer J. Rod Hall has been writing music since I think middle school and publishing it for a concert band and other ensembles. It's really a gifted composer. And I really like this piece. It's the first one of his that I've conducted, and it's certainly not going to be the last. I really like his writing. Biofeedback was inspired by him after a trip to the emergency room. And if any of you have ever been to the emergency room or a hospital or even watched it on TV, there's a lot of beeping constantly, things that are giving you feedback on what your biological functions are doing at that time. And there's all kinds of different sounds happening. And you'll hear that. You'll hear heartbeats, you'll hear all the oxygen sensors, etc. All the things that you hear in an ER, many of the things, is what he's trying to do here. And then there's a surprise at the end. And I just want to share an Italian word with you. It's called morendo, and it means dying away. And you don't always get a chance to use that, but he does at the end of this piece, so it's kind of a little twist of an ending there. I think all in good humor. He obviously made it out of the emergency room to write this piece of music. So, but anyway, it's a little tongue-in-cheek there at the very end. You'll hear it. Hope you enjoy it. All right. First of all, I want to thank you all for coming tonight. I want to thank you for your flexibility, and every student who I was expecting to be there last Wednesday is here tonight. So I really appreciate you all turning on a dime and rallying behind all of what's the wonderful things happening here at BFA. I just feel really blessed to be part of this school. At the very end of the concert, it would be wonderful if you could give us some help getting all of this gear back up to the band room. There's many of you who do that. I really appreciate it so much, and the students who do that too. So thank you so much. I want to also say a special thanks to Dino Patsouris, our lighting and sound fellow who's doing all this cool stuff, put the disco stuff up there during Groovitude. Thank you, Dino. Much appreciated. A big thank you to the wonderful BFA custodial staff, to my colleagues, Rusty Charpentier, who you saw up here earlier, and Armand Messier, choral director, and again, a big thanks to the BFA administration. Polly Rico, thank you for your lovely introduction. Really appreciate you doing that. We're going to finish with a piece called Fivefold, and I want to say something about it because it was a piece by Michael Orr, and it was commissioned by 5 different schools to write a piece. So he took that 5 and ran with it. The piece is in 5/4. Most pieces are in 4/4, so much so that 4/4 time is often referred to as common time, because most everything, if you count along, it's 4s. This one's in 5. It is all kinds of different 5s. It's in 5/4. It uses the interval of a perfect fifth, or an inverted perfect fourth, which is like a kind of a musical term. You hear it a lot. It's kind of like that bagpipey sounding thing that happens. And then most amazingly, I think, is that the entire piece is written using only 5 different notes in different octaves, but 5 different notes, with one exception. Way down later in the piece, the 2 extra notes get added in one measure. So the whole piece is just 5 notes, which is really incredible because it doesn't seem repetitive. So it's a very creative piece, and I think a great closer for this concert. Thank you so much for your support, everybody, and we look forward to seeing you a lot more in the spring. Take a look on the program. There's a lot going on. Next week on Thursday is a rock show happening in here that's going to be fantastic, so please come and support that group as well. Thank you.